pescoço.
What's good, y'all, man? Welcome back to part 2 of what every great shooter does when it comes to the art of shooting. For part 2, we'll be covering the upper body mechanics for every great shooter, so be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. We'll first talk about the shooter's shot pocket. The shot pocket is where a shooter likes to hold the ball before getting into the release. Pretty much all of the great shooters love to hold the ball low, which will not only help with the fluidity of their release, but it'll help with shooting shots from deep range. Next, we'll get into the shooter's release. When releasing the ball, we want to be able to fully extend our shooting elbow, not just snake it, which is pretty much not extending our arm. By extending our arm, we get a better snap for the ball, and it'll allow us to create great muscle memory, which will help us in the long run. Ever wonder why a shooter could still hit shots even when they haven't even touched the ball in a year or two? Well, that's why. The key is their muscle memory. Once you develop that muscle memory and get shots up on the daily, the art of shooting will only become easier. Now this next one isn't mandatory, but I truly believe that all shooters should do this, which is following the ball with their eyes after their release. Shooters tend to stare at the rim after they release the ball, which is fine. But by being able to watch the flight of the ball, you'll be able to give yourself the advantage of A, being able to check your arc, is it too high or is it too low? B, you'll be able to see where it might be going so you can alert your teammates to catch the miss. And C, by being able to watch the ball, you can just sit back and smile, because if you've been shooting shots for a while, shooters will know if it's a bucket or not. Moving on, we have the shooter's offhand. Most good shooters have a still offhand, which means their offhand is there for just holding support. There's no two-handed butterfly shots, no thumb flicks, no nothing. Yes, shooters may hold the ball with both hands, but as the ball begins to take flight towards the rim, there will be only one hand giving it some influence. Now some of you may be asking, well, what about their shot path, their finger release, or their release point, or their set point? Well, I won't go into these deeply because everyone has their own thing. At the end of the day, it's just about getting buckets. Whichever finger you release the ball off of, or maybe you don't even worry about that stuff, you just release the ball. Hey, if you could get buckets, then that's all that matters at the end of the day. Last but not least, your mental. You can have the most picture perfect form in the world, but if your mental is so jacked up and crazy, then you will have a hard time having fun shooting the basketball. There will be days where you may be on fire. Then there will be days where you're like, what the heck is going on? Players tend to overthink, which is why they may have such a great form, but their mental is off, which equals their inconsistency. Continue to get reps up daily so you can build that muscle memory. Little by little, as you do that, don't even worry about, okay, I need to have my elbow at so and so degrees, or okay, I need to have to release the ball when it gets to my eye. Like, bro, just chill out. Just shut up and shoot the ball. If you want to learn how to build muscle memory the right way, I have a video down below in the description, man. Go check that out. Well, that's going to cap off today's video. I really appreciate you guys' love and support. Be sure you guys hit that like button, comment, subscribe if you haven't. We got more heat coming soon, man, so stay tuned. It's your boy JP. Till next time.
Let's go.